What's up, YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 specific ways that you can build out and scale the most lucrative staffing or recruiting business ever. All right, guys, so hey, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Ben Nader. I do videos on entrepreneurship, business, recruiting, real estate, software, investing, make money online, like literally everything business oriented. If you like that kind of stuff, you should definitely smash that subscribe button right about now. All right, guys, so without a proven blueprint, without some concepts that you can actually follow, some tangibles, right? You're never gonna make it to the top. So I wanna give you guys like $1 million worth of game in this video. So watch till the end. I'm gonna give you 5 specific steps to take to build out your recruiting or staffing agency and scale it towards 7 figures, multi-7 and beyond. All right, so number 1, build out your network. Okay, so there's an acronym. I think I kind of just created it, ABR, always be recruiting. So every time you meet someone, literally think about how you can engage with them, interact with them, how you can find an opportunity to split in there and recruit something for somebody, for someone, somehow, right? So figure things out from a networking perspective, right? Put on your networking binoculars and figure out who's an opportunity to work inside of your network. This needs to be valuable people that will give you value where you can also reciprocate value. I did an entire video about building $1 billion network, and you should definitely watch that. I'll link it in the back of the video so you can check that one out. But your network needs to be rock solid. And if it's not, it's gonna be really, really soft. It's not gonna help you out. It's not gonna actually build things for you. But if you're around the right people, you will scale to the moon. All right, people, here's number 2. Diversify. Diversify in recruiting and staffing. A lot of people like to niche down, put their face into a corner. That's not gonna work. I've taught and preached this over and over to you guys on YouTube, as well as to our students in Empire Mentorship, but it's not the ideal way to go, to niche down in one particular space, one particular area, because what happens when that area doesn't work? What if it starts failing? What if it slows down? You need to have 3 other niches available to you that you can be working on, right? So generally thinking, you should think about your niche as money, right? Not having a particular niche like, oh, I'm so ingrained in IT, that has to be my niche. That is the wrong way of thinking. The right way of thinking is, oh my gosh, there's abundance. There's so much opportunity out there. I could literally make millions in any niche. So consider that. Diversify your portfolio in recruiting and staffing. I'm not talking about investing, talking about recruiting and staffing and what you're going to place, who you're going to place, what types of companies you're going to work with, right? Diversify that idea in your mind and don't think that you need to stick to one thing. The people that make it up to multi-6 figures and 7 figures have many, many niches. They don't stick with one niche, okay? Always remember that. All right, so number 3, act quickly. I think this one kind of speaks for itself, but money loves speed and nothing follows money faster than value. So be speedy with your value. Create value propositions, create value first, deliver value first, all of those things, and be quick about it, right? So basically, when you're running a recruiting or staffing agency, you need to understand that speed always wins, right? Speed is the name of the game. When you get to it, when you're recruiting candidates, when you're acquiring new clients, right? Somebody else is going to get to those people before you do, until you actually get to the point where you know how fast you need to move. When you understand that if you don't acquire XYZ client, right, before somebody else does, then you'll truly, truly not understand that it's a matter of speed. It's a matter of you getting to the client, getting to the candidate, whoever it is, and being really, really quick about it. So This is a matter of speed, and real entrepreneurs, the people that make it to multi-six-figure and beyond, understand this, and they know how to play this game very well. So I'm telling you right here, right now, from personal experience, from the experience of our students that we teach, speed works. All right, so number 4, how can you stand out in the marketplace? How can you be different? Now, I'm trying to give you guys $1 million worth of game here on how you can build an indestructible, super lucrative recruiting or staffing agency. Okay, this one comes up a lot, very often. And oftentimes, I really shove it back into the client's face. And I ask them, I tell them right flat out, why they would want to work with us. And I flip the script, I flip the question. Because ultimately, there's a billion different recruiting agencies. There's a billion different opportunities for them to utilize. But at the end of the day, I don't see competition as a thing. I don't see anything as being saturated. That's not even in my vocabulary. So with that being said, I look at it completely differently. And I hope that you would too from this video. I hope that you would take this and understand this concept. When you're talking with the client, you need to understand just the things that I said, that there's a billion different recruiting and staffing agencies hovering around, probably sending them emails, calling them, etc. You need to define yourself as somebody that wants to build a relationship with them and deliver value. That's it. Period. End of story. And if they want to know anything further, let them know that yes, there are other agencies that do exactly what we do. They have the same databases. They work with the same or similar candidates, right? They find the same people. They have the same tools. They work on the same stuff. We all do the same thing. But at the end of the day, what's going to stand you out, what's going to make you come to the front of the line is the fact that you want to build a value-driven relationship with that client so that you can do repeat, referral business, all that stuff with them, and you want to actually create a partnership, right? You don't want to just do a one and done transactional style deal. That's what a lot of people want to do out there in business. That's not you. If you want to go the long haul, right? I'm talking about multiple 6 figures and 7, you need to create value-driven, network-based relationships and diversify yourself as that. All right, so number 5, this is the last one, guys, but it's also critical. Understand and define your goals. Figure out how far you want to go. Figure out how much you're willing to put into it. Are you willing to do as much as it takes, whatever it takes? Are you willing to take the hard road? That's what it takes for the people that go to 7 figures. That's not an easy road. Are you willing to go that distance? You need to define that. You need to understand what it takes, look at it, and say, okay, can I take on this blueprint? Can I take on this roadmap? Am I going to be able to traverse from here to here? Can I get there? That's super, super important to the success of your agency. You need to define those things out and understand if that's really going to work for you. I think it's going to work for you if you think it's going to work for you. All you need is self-belief. If you have self-belief and you actually have that conviction that you can do it, that you can make it happen, then you're good to go. But you have to take the step to pause for a moment, step back, and say, can we do this? What are our goals? Are we actually going to be able to meet them? Am I going to be able to scale that high? X, Y, Z, right? Look at all of those things and ensure that you are capable, believe that you are capable of doing those things. If you can do that, you can create an absolute monster of a recruiting or staffing agency. Guys, listen, recruiting and staffing is nothing more than an arbitrage. Every business is an arbitrage, right? Think of a pizza place, right? People want food, they might want pizza. So somebody in the pizza market is filling the gap by providing pizza for them. They're delivering something, a service, right? They're filling that gap in the market, right? In fact, there's many of them, right? There's a bazillion pizza places, right? So in recruiting and staffing, it's nothing more than the same. It's an arbitrage where you're filling a gap in the market and hence you're collecting a fee in the middle, right? So by doing that, you just need to take these 5 steps and take them to the max, right? Absolutely define every single one of them, absolutely refine every single one of them, do them to perfection, and you will scale, and you will create an absolute game changer agency. All right, guys, I really hope this provided some value for you. If so, please smash that like button, subscribe if not already, and join our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire. Link in description of the video right down below. There'll be a big link. Click the link, go into Recruiter Empire. We have over 15,000 recruiters in the group. We'd love to have you next, and I'll see you guys next time.